Alright everyone, welcome to the PowerPoint beginner tutorial. So first we're going to start by opening up PowerPoint, like we've started most of our things. We're going to wait for a second to load it. And we're just going to want to start with this blank presentation. Now you might want to take the tour just to get a bit of familiarity with it, but for me we're just starting with this blank presentation. And like Word and Excel that we've seen before, all of the things that you're going to be able to use are up here in this ribbon. And you can click on various things, and those are what we'll be using in our PowerPoint. So now we're going to choose a title for our PowerPoint presentation. Mine, like mine frequently are, is going to be about Disney. I'm going to do it about Disney classics today. And we're going to also want to add a subtitle to this, and my subtitle is going to be The Golden Age of Disney. Alright, so now that we have this title slide here, we're going to want to add a new slide. So just click on this Home tab here and click New Slide, and it'll automatically give you a new slide, and it'll put it in the proper place in this navigation pane over here. You can also use the Control-M shortcut. That'll also put in a new slide for you. You can kind of see that right there. So now for this new slide, we're going to want to click this slide layout button here, and we can choose many of different automatic provided layouts that they will offer you. We want title and content, which is what it already has by default. So we're good there. And we're going to want to click on this Insert Table icon here, and we want 4 rows, or 4 columns, and 4 rows. Just a nice 4x4 grid. And we're going to add it in there, and it already adds some like nice formatting for titles here, and then alternating colors for actual data. It's really nice how it formats it for you. So now we're going to want to add a title to this slide and add some pertinent information into the table. We're going to want to add some Disney statistics here, so it's just going to be statistics. Alright, now for the table. We're going to have the movie we're looking at. We're going to have the year it came out. Don't know why that went to that side. The princess from the movie. And we're going to have the color of the dress. Because everyone knows that's a very important thing to have. And I just realized I spelled statistics wrong. We're going to change that. So we're going to be looking at The Little Mermaid. We're going to be looking at Sleeping Beauty. I need to stop spelling things wrong. And Cinderella. Alright, so for the year they were released, I happen to know that Cinderella was released in 1950, Sleeping Beauty in 1959, and The Little Mermaid was released in 1989. Alright, so the main princess for each of these movies are Ariel, Aurora, and of course Cinderella. And their dresses. Cinderella's is kind of a whitish blue. I'm going to go with white because all the ones that they actually sell in Disneyland for her are white. And I studied this very extensively. Aurora's is blue if you're doing it the right way, or pink if you're lame. But the blue one is much better, as everyone knows. And Ariel has a multitude of different dresses, but again, the one that they sell most often is the pink dress, or the dress she spends most of the movie in, which is blue. So there's our table. So now we want another new slide. So the same way we did before, home and new slide. And once in here, we are going to add a picture. So this picture, I downloaded these in a previous video that I have up on the Moodle page. And I am going to add a nice picture of all of the Disney princesses. Make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to center it a little bit. And you have these nice little snap lines that'll tell you if you're centered or not. And I actually want to give it a nice kind of frame or shadow or something to make it not quite so blah. I think I like that one. And for the title on this one, I'm going to just call it The Disney Princesses. So now we're going to have one more slide in this thing. So home, new slide, and you can choose any of the design or layouts that you're going to want for this. I think I am going to choose to content. So we're going to have, I believe the written tutorial chose picture with a caption. That's fine as well. This is one that I'm choosing. You can choose whichever one you want. So play around with it, have fun, make it look nice, make it what you want it. For the title on this, I'm going to say the best Disney movies. Or Disney princesses. According to me. On this part, I'm going to actually make it a little bit smaller than the rest of it because it's a caption. Alright, so these are both going to be pictures here. And I have Ariel right here, who is, of course, the first best Disney princess, because Ariel is amazing. And I don't believe I have a picture for my other one yet. So we're going to go back to the image search, and oh look, she's right there. And back to the PowerPoint. We are going to add that picture of Belle that we just saved. Yay! And if you want, you can always add more. So I'm going to add another picture, and you can just do that in the insert. You don't have to have it, tell you there's a place for a picture. You can basically put your own in. And it's going to completely cover everything. However, I don't need two Meridas. However, Merida is amazing. So I'm just going to crop you. I'm going to crop this side Merida out so we just have the one. Crop. And there we have Merida. So there we have it. Best Disney princesses. Ariel, Belle, and Merida. And I'm sure I could put Rapunzel in there and quite a few others, but those are my three favorites. And that's all I really have for this tutorial. So if you watch this and you've read the written one, you should be ready for the lab. Have a good time, everyone. PowerPoint's a really fun thing to play around with, so I definitely encourage you to do some of that. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you for the next lesson.